Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Castillejos, Amy Nichols, and Lacey Gee.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna. Amy.
And I'm Lacey Gee.
Happy 2024, everybody. Happy New Year.
Woo!
It is nice to be back in the studio with you ladies.
I know, I've missed you guys.
How was everyone's break?
Good.
Wonderful. Who had the most fun?
Not me.
No?
What? Why? No, I mean, it was just super chill.
Felt like something terrible happened or something.
Oh, no. We're like, why? Are you okay? Did you do something fun, Nick?
No. I went skiing.
That is fun.
Yeah. I went skiing.
Just nonchalantly.
Yeah.
Did you do something fun? No.
Did not end up in the hospital or anything like that.
I was about to
no
say,
snowmobile accidents, no stitches.
Very out of the woods of you.
Yeah. You know what? You say out of the woods. There was a time when I was skiing and I was about to go down a slope and there were moguls on it. Those are the big bumps.
Mm-mm.
I don't do moguls.
No.
I'm a little too
You want to keep your
cautious.
kneecaps?
Yes, I'm a little too cautious. And I had a bad experience on moguls earlier in the day. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. So I had to walk backwards, which is not easy in skis. And I decided to cut through some trees instead of like going through a path, and ended up sinking in about like 3 feet of snow. And everyone was just flying around me.
Were you scared?
No, I wasn't scared. I was just frustrated because I was just stuck. You can't do anything. I couldn't move.
No one helped you?
No. Why? No, I probably wouldn't stop and help anyone either.
Oh, wow.
I'm just flying. I'm just flying down.
I mean, that's honest.
I mean,
So
no
what-
one's going to stop and help a guy. If it was a little kid, sure. If it was a lady,
okay.
sure. But if it's just a dude who just made a mistake by cutting through a 10-foot track of trees, then, what?
Are you on the Black Diamonds? Is that
No,
why?
I don't do that. Mm-mm. I'm pretty cautious.
Okay.
I
Bunny
do
Hill?
blues. I do blues. Look, some of my favorites are greens because you just kind of casually go.
You can still
Because
have fun
I
on a
was-
green.
I have a great time.
I was going to say, over here on the green side, whenever I do go skiing, if you see anybody falling down, you stop and help them.
Yeah, you can help those people because
If you
usually
can.
it's
Anyone.
kids and me.
No, I've been rescued. I've been rescued from other people who have picking me up after I've fallen. And I did get rescued one time on a snowmobile and had to get down because I was in too thick of snow. Like it was all fresh snow, and it was the very, very last run. I come down and I was skiing solo. Don't ski solo. That was
Yeah.
really
yeah,
dumb.
don't do that.
Yeah. And I fell immediately, and the only people around skied past me because it was the final run. And then I was stuck up there by myself, just angry. I get angry sometimes. I don't know if that's obvious or not. And eventually, I had to get rescued from a snowmobile. They brought me down.
Was the person driving the snowmobile attractive? Was there a love connection?
No love.
The start of a
connection.
Hallmark movie?
No, and
No?
I was seriously raging out, so that wouldn't have been the time. That wasn't. No one. I was being rescued.
It could have been.
under distress.
That's
yeah.
Hey, that could still be the start of something new.
That really is the start of a Hallmark movie. We need to write it. Pitch it to Hallmark.
Yeah, okay. Lacey, I thought you did go skiing this winter. No?
No, I was hoping to go skiing, but I am not. I did go to Florida. I spent a couple days in Florida
So did I.
with some families. That was nice. I was down in Pensacola and went to St. Augustine for the first time.
Oh, lovely. I was in
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale
Nice.
with Ryan's family. We did a little Christmas there. Ryan's dad, my father-in-law now, got me SwifTea Christmas gifts.
Oh, yeah?
Which was so cute.
What did he give you?
He got me a SwifTea blanket. It's this really cute like pink blanket that just has a bunch of different Taylor Swift related things on it, like a scarf and a piano and a guitar and like little, and it says like it has all the song titles and stuff. It's really cute.
Does it have the main Taylor face with the sunglasses on?
From 1989?
Yeah.
Like that one? Uh-huh.
I think I have the exact same blanket.
And it's pink?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Now, are
Amazon?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay, that's the one.
Are they
Has all the
Taylor's
references.
version pictures?
They're like
Cartoon.
cartoony.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha,
like
gotcha.
little icons.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also got me with the same like pattern, I guess, a mug, and he put a box of tea in it, and he wrote a little note that said, "For my favorite SwifTea."
Oh, it's cute.
It was very cute. It was very, very cute. I thought it was adorable.
That's
And I meant to bring it
awesome.
today to show you guys and drink my SwifTea since
On
we're
our
recording a
SwifTea.
SwifTea. So that's on me. I'll bring it next time. But it was very cute. And then can I tell you guys what Ryan got me for Christmas?
Yeah.
He got me a Kansas City Chiefs sweatshirt.
Wow, that's great.
Aw.
It was so funny. He got me the Kansas City Chiefs sweatshirt. It's not the exact same one that Taylor wore to one of the recent games,
Yeah.
but it's like the same like vibe. Like it just says Chiefs on it. It's really soft and it's so cute. And he gave it to me on Christmas, and the Chiefs played on Christmas Day, and so I wore it because I was like, it's game day. Now that I'm a
so
Chiefs
cute.
fan.
It's so great to see so many ladies now wearing Chiefs gear. I would
I
like to
know.
see the percentage boost that they've
Yeah.
had in sales.
Well, it's cute because the fact that Ryan gave it to me, I was like, Ryan supporting me, supporting Taylor, supporting Travis.
Uh-huh.
You know?
And it's probably a football team that he doesn't care for.
No, yeah, Ryan's team is not the Chiefs.
Who is his team?
The Jets.
The Jets.
Yeah, that's his team. And I was like, we should get Jets like sweatshirts. And he was like, it's okay.
No thanks.
But yeah, it was, for a man to give his wife a sweatshirt for a team that's not his team, that's pretty big.
It's a big deal.
But he knows it's Taylor's team.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. And I did see on TikTok this morning that someone was saying the parallels between all of Taylor's relationships as they were leaving the Chiefs game on Christmas Day. Someone yelled, "Go Taylor's boyfriend." And Travis Kelce was like, "Oh, yay." And he was all into it instead of like, "I'm not her."
A beatdown.
Yeah, I'm not just her boyfriend. I'm Travis Kelce.
He embraced
But instead, instead he's like excited because he's excited to be Taylor Swift's boyfriend. And they're so
cute.
supportive of each other. And I just thought that was absolutely adorable.
It was cute to see her and her family at the game.
Yeah.
Her brother was dressed as Santa Claus. Her dad was there. Was her mom there? I know her dad
I
was.
thought her mom was there.
Maybe they
I
were
thought
both
they were
there.
all
I saw
there.
her.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, it was like a whole little family outing, which is so adorable. I love
Mhm.
that. And then they also spent New Year's Eve together.
We saw them have a little kiss at it was a party like for the players, right?
The Chiefs.
The
yeah.
Chiefs.
Chiefs players.
I don't know
I
if it
thought.
was like the Chiefs or I think Patrick and Brittany like hosted it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Mahomes.
Was anybody else waiting at midnight, 11 p.m. for any announcements, or was it just me?
I mean, I thought about it that day, but I did not think it. I didn't think it was happening.
Part of me thought maybe New Year's Day Taylor's version,
Mhm.
but I wasn't feeling it.
I was just kind of laughing because we had the same thing last year. Like
Oh, for
we
Taylor's
thought
version?
the same thing last.
Oh, yeah.
Like I remember last year texting y'all being like, apologies in advance, like for my behavior. If if Taylor Rob's like Reputation Taylor's version like at midnight. Like I remember having the same feeling last year, and this year for some reason I don't know. It's like I thought about maybe New Year's Day, but I didn't think like right at midnight that anything would happen.
So, are we going to get it before next New Year's?
Probably.
I'd hope so, right?
I would assume. I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards the February theories, right?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Is that you come out to the how many days is it?
112.
12?
Oh, I'm not sure about that. I do know clown makeup here. I'm always expecting the unexpected or the expected because we put all these theories together. But I was with friends and family playing card games, and I didn't tell anybody because I thought it was going to happen. And then I was just going to be like, as we were watching the countdown and counting down to 11 p.m. midnight. I still thought it was going to happen, and then I'd get to smirk, and nothing happened that I got to smirk about, but it was still a really, really good time. Then I was still anxious on New Year's Day if anything was going to happen because there were just so many rumors. She keeps us on our toes, and all the Easter eggs are Easter egging and mathing, and still no Reputation as of yet. But we'll see what happens. I'm always here for my clown makeup, though.
Yeah.
I'm always here to clown around
Yeah.
and have a good time.
Which is great.
You know, and I think a lot of people were thinking that Kanye was supposed to release an album around that time, that maybe she would drop something if he released an album just to overtake him on a chart or two.
That'd be great.
But I don't think he dropped anything, so she didn't either.
I think it's still waiting. But what was giving that rumor a little bit of credit was the Drake line saying I'd only move a release date for Taylor. So that's why people were thinking that. But yeah, that was sort of some of the happenings over the holidays in the SwifTeaverse. Another thing, now that we're back, 2024, Taylor Swift has dethroned Elvis Presley from the Billboard 200. According to Forbes, 1989 Taylor's version rules the ranking of the most consumed album in the U.S. once more, beginning 2024 as the first leader on the competitive tally. And she breaks her ties with Elvis Presley, likely for good, because she's now spent a total of 68 weeks at number one on the Billboard 200 throughout her career. She now holds the records for the most time spent atop the list of solo acts. And now it's highly likely that she will now own this record for the next coming years, if not for forever. They said there are musicians behind her who could catch up, but they're all many, many weeks behind her, and it's not like she's resting. It is also possible that the Presley estate could produce another album or compilation that could bring the king back to number one, though at this point that doesn't seem likely.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they could bring it back to number one for a week. But Taylor's going to be putting out another 50 albums in her lifetime, so
And
I don't think that's going to happen.
as soon as she drops Reputation and Debut and TS11, that alone is going to ride it out.
Several weeks.
And
Seal
she's
the
going to
deal.
And she's going to kick back off the Eras Tour in February, and everything's just going to spike again. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I do have an interesting theory from TikTok from Steven Sullivan.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, I love Steven Sullivan, but he kind of poo-poos on the TS11 theories, and this is why.
Confession, something that drives me crazy, that no reason for it to drive me as crazy as it does, is when people say that Taylor's next move is going to be her 11th album, because that's the pattern. When they're saying that, like, the pattern is 2 re-recordings, a new album, 2 re-recordings, a new album, 2 re-recordings, a new album. That's not a pattern. Because the big one to get out of the way is that realistically she cannot release another album before the Eras Tour is over. Otherwise, she would completely dismantle the entire concept of the Eras Tour. But more importantly, I firmly believe that a big reason Midnights came out in the middle of all this re-recording stuff is because she knew she needed to tour again, and she knew she needed an album to tour. And I know what you're thinking. I know it's the Eras Tour, but look at how big Midnights is on that poster for the tour. Midnights is, like, sure, it's the Eras Tour, but Midnights is the album. You know what I'm saying? We needed an era to be in for the Eras Tour, and we are in Midnights. And I don't think she's sitting there like, oh, God, I have to release my 11th album before I can finish the re-recordings. Otherwise, I'll ruin the pattern.
You know, I
Valid.
do have to agree with that, because we've talked a lot about if she's going to change her setup or not. Is she going to add songs from Debut or whatever it is? If she has an entire new album of brand new songs, she would have to add that to the set of the Eras Tour.
Or,
Have it be the surprise songs.
yeah.
Just surprise songs?
Have the new album just be
Well, she's
surprise
done that
songs.
with like the Vault tracks, right? But yeah, I agree. Like a whole new album, a whole new aesthetic, a whole new promotion rollout of it. It's hard because Midnights still feels very new, I feel like, and it's hard to remember that it came out a whole year before the Eras Tour,
Yeah.
or not a whole year, but like months before the Eras Tour. But it does feel like it all kind of happened at the same time. Like the Eras Tour, Midnight's like, we're in our era, but it's true. And the 2 re-recordings, new album, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a pattern when it's only happened once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guys, I mean, y'all are thinking
logically.
logistically.
Yeah.
But let's think rationally here. Taylor
think I would.
Swift has changed her hairstyle. So
Oh.
what does that mean?
Mm.
Entering into a new era?
What's her
with her-
hairstyle now?
the
I've seen more.
side swoops.
Bang.
Have we ever seen that in an era before? Is that
Not as
anything?
much as we have now.
Because in the last photo shoots and stuff with Time and stuff, it was very reputation-y, right?
Mm-hmm.
But whenever she went out on her birthday in a Midnight's adjacent kind of dress, then everybody was bringing up Sagittarius theories.
Yeah.
And so that's been a heavy rumor. So, I mean, Steven Sullivan does make a lot of sense. All of you make a lot of sense, but there's still questions always about what could be coming next.
Sure.
I also would love to know if, with the re-recordings, the rollouts and things, if Taylor did have planned, oh, I'm going to put them all out and then do new music. But then she started writing, like what was the original plan versus what she's actually done? Because it could be the same where it's like, okay, maybe she is planning on finishing the Eras tour and then putting out a new album. But what if she just feels so inspired to create something right now that she's like, I don't want to wait, because if anybody can play by her own rules, it's her,
For sure.
So it's like, even if she has been dropping little Easter eggs for something, she could 100% just change her mind today and do something completely different. So who knows? But that's what makes this also exciting.
Yes, always.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Also, something that happened while we were on break. Nick, your solo episode was awesome.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes.
I did my episode. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time.
It was really fun to listen to.
I wish y'all were here to join me while I recorded it.
That was such
was
a
fun.
surprise.
Yeah.
Whenever you sent that was such a surprise just because
It was the extra mile. I mean, it was like
Yeah.
phenomenal.
And I wasn't know what, because I had been thinking like, okay, if I lose, like what would I do for my solo episode? And so I was it's funny to see how our minds are just so different.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, I have 13 minutes. I don't want to talk for 13 minutes about just one thing, even though I ended up doing that when I was talking about my bingo board. That was a long
I
segment.
loved your bingo
But I was
board.
like, let's break this up into different segments. It's easier to talk about 4 things for 2-3 minutes each than it is
Yeah.
to talk about one thing for 13 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking about different ideas, and I think I came up with maybe 3 different sections and just a couple minutes each.
We're gonna need
worked great.
we're gonna need a copy of that bingo board so we can keep track of
I
it.
do need to find a bingo board maker and enter it all in, and I can keep it with us, and we
Yeah.
can cross things off as we go.
Yeah.
And a
Yeah.
lot of those bingo things, I don't necessarily want to happen, but they were just fun to think about.
Yeah.
Whether they are
were
predictions or
really,
not.
They were really fun.
it was
I
fun.
enjoyed that a lot.
It was a lot of fun.
Good job. You did a great job.
Thank you very much. And, a lot of people seem to have enjoyed it. When we posted a video on social media, people seemed to like it, so that was good.
it
I'm
was
glad
funny.
yeah.
It was really funny. As soon as you hit us up in the group text and said, "Hey, I'm putting this in our shared folder," I had to stop what I was doing. I was playing games with my sister and my roommate, and I had to stop. And I was like, "Hold on, I got to see what this is. I got to see what this tease is," because I just knew if you're teasing us beforehand, it was going to be something good, and it was well worth it.
Yeah, and I kind of made this video where I was doing all these parody songs of Taylor Swift, turning them into Christmas music. And so I'd kind of made the video, and I was like, well, I could be done with it, or I could spend like another hour on this and like Christmas it up over the top. So I was like adding special effects to the video and stuff, and I was just nerding out,
I loved it.
editing, and I was like, okay, I think I'm good.
It was
After
perfect.
a while, I was like, all right, I think this is enough.
It was wonderful.
So, Anna, you mentioned you were thinking about what you would do during your 13-minute episode. What was your kind of loose plan if you were going to lose? Or were you just on top for so long that you didn't really go far into planning?
It was a close call if I remember correctly. I
But
think
not
Amy
to
was the one
losing.
that was like
Not to losing. He wasn't close to losing.
I guess I didn't think of anything super concrete like, okay, if I lose, this is what I'm going to do. I was just having different ideas because I even I think I said it at one point to you guys. I was like, I could just talk for 13 minutes about how much I love Taylor.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. I could do that. Mic on, here I go. But I don't know what I actually would have done. But we do need to start thinking of a punishment for the next live.
I know. So I need to bring something up. In the comments, someone brought up a good point. Can I be exempt
No.
from the next competition? No?
No.
No, because then what are you playing for?
Huh? I don't know. I'm just saying. I think that's a good. I think that was a good thing.
Should we vote on it?
Sure.
And if you won the last one, you're also exempt.
What? No. No.
What?
Okay, on
What?
the vote on the count of 3, let's all vote.
Am I exempt from losing the next surprise song challenge? 1, 2, 3. Yes.
No.
Okay, fine.
No.
I'll go with y'all.
We need to think of something though. And the 13-minute episode idea, that was actually an idea from one of our listeners.
Oh.
So I'll post something on our social media if you guys have any ideas. We have until February to figure out what.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to
what we
be a
wanna do.
13-minute episode. It can be something completely
No.
different.
It could be just anything that gives us incentive and drive.
Taylor
Ten-
Taylor
I wanna
Swift
lose.
tattoo.
Oh, well, then I'd want to lose.
Oh gosh, but you already have a Taylor Swift tattoo.
I know. I could get another. I did consider it
God.
on her birthday. The tattoo artist that I follow on Instagram, on Taylor's birthday on December 13th, she had like a flash sale. Have you seen those that tattoo artists do? Where it's like it's kind of like a sheet of like different options of what you could get for, like they do it for like Friday the 13th. That's very popular in tattoo shops. And so the artist that I follow is doing a Taylor Swift flash sale for for $13 you could get like a really, really tiny little tattoo of something. And I did look at it and I did consider it. I didn't do it, but I thought about it.
Cute.
What was the tiny tattoo going to be of?
Well, they had like a bunch of like little, kind of like the stuff that's on our blanket, like little icons, like a little 13, a little guitar, a little scarf, a little, a little cat, like things that were just in the Taylor Swift cinematic universe. It was very cute. Maybe I still will. Okay, but we'll think of something.
Yeah. We'll think of something good, and it'll be a good, healthy competition.
Yes.
And it'll be a little bit longer, right? How long is this next leg?
It's
I guess
gonna
I should ask
be
before
Japan,
Let me
New
look.
Zealand, and Australia. Right? I think they're all wrapped together.
Let me look on our Swift Alert app.
Oh, great idea.
I hope you guys enjoyed our last episode.
Yeah, that was fun. Talking to him was a blast. It's nice to talk to people who are super creative, think outside the box, and come up with something that we didn't know we needed, but we need it.
So speaking of our last episode where we talked to Kyle with Swift Alert, we did have to put that episode on hold for a while for a very good reason, but he has new things coming up on the app, and we're going to be excited to talk to him before Taylor takes the stage again for the Eras Tour. He told me a little bit about some features that are rolling out, including a ranking system.
Oh, interesting.
Which is something that we've always gotten into here. So it'll be interesting whenever we get to catch back up with Kyle and find out the latest with the Swift Alert app.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, she's going to be, like you said, Amy, 4 shows in Tokyo and then a handful in Australia and then Singapore. So how do we want to divide it up?
We can figure out all the details later.
Yeah,
but-
we can figure it out later. Something else that I wanted to talk about that happened over the break. Is anybody else fighting with Taylor Swift's merch store? Or is that just me?
You know what? I got a notification that my shipment was coming, but it hasn't shipped yet.
Okay, did you order something during the 1989?
Yeah, it's
drop?
1999 hat and shirt.
Okay.
And so it said your order is coming. We'll notify you whenever it's shipping, but they haven't
And it
notified
hasn't.
me. Mm-mm.
Right. Okay, me too. I also ordered like a sweatshirt and a hat.
Yeah, I think I ordered it back in like August or
from
something.
1989. Yeah. And then it said, because during the holidays, I think so many people weren't getting their shipment that the merch store refunded anybody if they placed an order that said specifically that it would arrive, ship on or nearby like December 15th, but didn't get it in time. So a bunch of Swifties got a bunch of refunds for all the like Christmas ornaments, snow globes, like things that they'd ordered that didn't arrive. And so I was like, I wonder if this still qualifies for my 1989 stuff that I haven't gotten yet. And I emailed actually very recently and I haven't heard anything back, but I wanted to be like, it says that it's shipped, but I haven't gotten it. And we're going to be in like 2 re-records later by the time I get it.
I know. I don't know what's going on. It seems like her merch store's always got
Something.
something going on with it.
Something. I also ordered a Reputation hoodie because I wanted to have it in time for Reputation Taylor's version. And I don't know, man, I need to wash it, but it's really, really stiff. Like it's really hard material.
Yeah, it's like sandpaper.
It's like, I'll wash it and then
Like starched
and
denim.
hopefully give a better review. But I order a lot from her merch store, and this is the first time that I've actually gotten something and been like, ooh. So I just wanted to pick a fight with her merch store.
Mm-hmm. It's not Taylor. Taylor's not doing
No.
it.
No. Summer is right around the corner, and we love to have fun, but we're all really well aware that it can get expensive. And when you have financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying your summer. Are you traveling at all this summer? Maybe to hit up another Eras tour date? And look, sometimes you know that you don't mean to overdraft, but it just happens when things start to add up. And Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees, which at times can be a total game changer. You can set up your direct deposit with your Chime account, and you'll be notified to enroll in SpotMe. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your bank account in minutes at chime.com/Taylor Swift fan. That's chime.com/Taylor Swift fan. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members. FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
Okay, so this weekend, Taylor Swift could become the first person to win an award
Ever.
of a new category. That'd be really great.
Yeah.
She's up for
The first person to win an award.
ever.
End of
She's up
sentence.
for a Golden Globe for cinematic and box office achievement. It's the first time this category has existed.
You go, girl.
Do you think they created it for her?
I don't know. She does have some stiff competition. So she is up against Barbie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, John Wick Chapter 4, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, Oppenheimer, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and the Super Mario Brothers movie. So I'm not sure who's going to win, but I mean, the Eras Tour film, which is what's nominated, it's the highest grossing concert film of all time. That seems like a pretty good achievement.
Yeah.
You know, there's other... You think
Great movies there.
Yeah, Mission Impossible's made a lot of money before. Guardians of the Galaxy has made a lot of money before. John Wick has made a lot of money before, you know. I think Barbie is a pretty significant competitor there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think she's got some tough competition, but yeah, come on. She's the one that's different. And if we're talking about a big achievement, then you go to the one that you wouldn't expect to make that much money.
Yeah. And she is expected to attend.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
I saw the seating chart. Did you guys look at the seating chart?
No, they released
Yeah.
it like when it's the seats
where
with
it's
all
like
the
the-
cards and the
yeah.
The table.
Yeah, so
Oh, table.
she is, if she attends, she's expected to attend, but if she does, she'll be sitting next to Emma Stone.
Oh yeah, they are besties, and Emma's up
Aw.
for a bunch of awards for
Yeah.
Poor Things.
Yeah.
So, Golden Globes, is this something that a lot of people watch? I'm not big into awards shows, period.
Well, this one specifically is the one that has both TV and film.
Mhm.
So a lot of, in the past, people would think like, oh, it's kind of like a good telling of like what's going to win at the Oscars and what's going to win at the Emmys, because this is the one that has both. However, this is also the award show that faced a lot of controversy over the last couple of years.
Yeah, so last year was their first year back. I think they took a year or two off.
Yeah.
Maybe a year off. They got in some trouble. They're the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, and it come to find out they didn't have a lot of representation of other groups. It was just a bunch of white people voting. And I think they tried to switch that up. And so now they're back. So I don't know if, at least in Hollywood, if the stigma has
Well, because
died down a little bit.
last year when it was their first year back, a lot of the people that were nominated just didn't go.
Didn't go, correct.
So yeah, you're right. I haven't been keeping up with the chatter like on that side of things. If they did they hire more people for their committees, more diversity? Like, are they trying to fix the problem, or did they hope that everybody just forgot? I don't know.
Well, I didn't know all that. I just meant I don't watch award shows, so I didn't know if this was one. It was the Academy Awards that I was thinking of. That's like a big deal, and everybody does want to watch or not. Big SwifTea all over TikTok, Jessica Goliath, did have a suggestion to the Golden Globes directly on how to get people to make sure and tune in.
This is your warning to have the Taylor Swift camera prepared. We know you want Swifties to tune in to make you relevant again. Thank you.
She's very right. And we love every video that of Taylor from the VMAs.
That's true.
So we need a Taylor camera. Jess, you are correct.
And it's airing on CBS, which is also airing the Chiefs game. CBS is going to be on.
Ooh.
So it's funny. I saw somebody, I think it was maybe on Twitter or TikTok, I forget. But somebody was talking about how the CBS is just going to be rolling this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
With both the Chiefs game and Taylor attending the Golden Globes. Yeah.
What else? Anything? Should we tease what we're working on? Our video stuff?
Our video stuff that we have coming up? Do we want to?
I don't know. You're the video person.
Do we want to announce it now, or do we want to
Let's hold off.
hold off? Just a little.
Just a little.
Keep them waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that does it for this SwifTea. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't already subscribed to us on any podcasting platform you listen to us on, and if there's anything you ever want to say, hit us up. All the ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.